This is the most embarrassing moment in our lifetime. A member of parliament moving a motion, and when he is put to task to substantiate his allegations, he can't do it. What a blunder from William Samoe Arap Ruto's allies, because they have been at the front line of pushing for Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. Mwengi Mutuse turned himself into a laughing stock yesterday in the Senate. But I want to believe that the person who drafted this particular impeachment motion was clever enough to put all 11 grounds. And I feel that that is what Mwengi Mutuse is now relying on. But what he did yesterday was a big embarrassment to the National Assembly, and it portrays a bad image of how members of parliament carry their duties in the National Assembly. But I just want to poke hole in one of the allegations, the 5.2 billion Kenya shillings. You know, it might be true or it might be false, but Kenyans need to understand how you can substantiate that Rigathi Gachagua acquired or accumulated wealth amounting to 5.2 billion Kenya shillings, including the hotels that Mwengi Mutuse was alleging that the deputy president acquired. He could not substantiate. That is where the problems comes in. That is the reality on the ground, because that is when the red started beating him. And on that particular ground, I feel Mwengi Mutuse did not convince the Senate. That is the reality on the ground. We cannot lie. I don't support the deputy president. I am not planning to support him. But the rule of natural justice must be applied. And it begs a question that even the Senator for Kitui asked, is this Mwengi Mutuse's motion or someone drafted and gave him to move it in the National Assembly? And in the first place, why did members of parliament pass a resolution to impeach Rigathi Gachagua without understanding the motion? Or were they convinced with what an advocate of the High Court, Elisha Ngoya, would say? They were made to believe that Rigathi Gachagua committed a crime. But all is not lost for Mwengi Mutuse, because this is a painful political process. This is so painful. And I can only compare it to one of the statements made by Professor P.L.O. Lumumba. And he said, and I quote, that Senate might impeach Rigathi Gachagua because even the swords, the knives have been sharpened, because this case has been predetermined. You can even see how members of parliament behave. Why was it necessary for them to call for a special sitting on Friday? Were they orchestrating something, or were they anticipating the outcome of this particular impeachment? Were they so sure that Rigathi Gachagua was going to be impeached? But if you come back to the substance of this matter, you will find that some grounds Mwengi Mutuse was unable to substantiate. And even the second witness, that is Dr. Mulwa, Dr. Mulwa was playing safe. He never wanted any problem at all with the government. He was playing safe. But he said he was intimidated. Maybe you can give Mwengi Mutuse a benefit of doubt with that particular witness who was playing safe. But let's come back to the point of contention. Mwengi Mutuse could not even prove that the 22 companies that he listed In that particular motion that he moved in the National Assembly successfully, and Rigathi Gachagua was impeached by more than 280 MPs. He could not prove, and he said that he doesn't have any quarrel with those particular companies, but only the Pingo. And it clearly, I don't know how to put this, but our members of parliament, sometimes they need to do their homework. But this is a political process. And at the beginning of that particular hearing, the speaker made it very clear that even one ground will make Rigathi Gachagua to be impeached. And I strongly believe that they will get that ground. But how will they convince the people of Kenya that Rigathi Gachagua was impeached? Because Rigathi Gachagua also made a mistake. This is my own opinion. You cannot do something because your boss or maybe somebody did it in a different event. Let's give it this example. You cannot say that you killed Wafula, God forbid, and now because somebody killed Wafula and they were not convicted, I can also use the same mistake. That is ignorance. That is what I'm trying to talk about here. That is ignorance. But as lawyers were able to reduce Mwengi Mutuse to someone who cannot substantiate his allegations. But I want to be honest and brutally honest. I think the members of parliament should now redeem themselves before giving out or before passing anything in the National Assembly. They have to carry thorough investigation. But we are waiting to see what will happen in Senate today, whether they will impeach Rigathi Gachagua or not. That is a matter before them. But let us wait and see what will be the outcome of that particular impeachment process. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in case this is your first time, take a second to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Remember that in this particular political arena, for us to get better leaders, we must be in a position to register as a voter before 2027. If we can do that, we shall be in a position to get better leaders that will take this country forward, not leaders that will make our nation a bad nation that we cannot be proud of. So remember to register as a voter and demonetize politics as soon as possible. In case you have any counter opinion, feel free to share in the comment section. Bye for now. I will see you in the next video.